What's going on, guys? Ernest here, back at you again with another video. And I know it's been a while since I've shot one of these kind of a longer video, but today we are going to be reviewing the Nike SB. I think they're brsbs, that's what they're called. So from what I've read about the shoe, I think it's like based on like a Nike Cortez or something like that. That will kind of explain like the, I don't know what material you would call that. Was it like nylon or something like that? Like the stuff they make, like kind of like those running jackets, like that material. Kind of like on the little back piece. You can really see like the Cortez inspiration like in the back, kind of towards the heel, like the little flap right there. I know on the regular Cortez, like that little middle piece right there is a little bit bigger and it comes out. But and the little stripe on the bottom, you know, I think that was pretty cool. When these shoes first came out, I think like two years ago, something like that, maybe a little bit more, but I think like two. When I first seen them, it was kind of an interesting look, you know, because it doesn't look like a traditional like skate shoe where it's like, you know, like flat bottom or just kind of like a simplified kind of look. It definitely looks more kind of like a sporty looking shoe. But I know like every now and then Nike will like release, I guess, kind of like a shoe to kind of like show off like the latest technology they're integrating into skate shoes, and I think this was one of those shoes where they're showing that off. And one of those technology was the sole, which I took out of it. The React foam, it's the same insole that's in the iShod, the first one, which is one of my favorite shoes, by the way. This actually reminds me a lot of the iShod, and that's kind of why I gravitated towards it. Over time, I started to not like soles that were like really kind of like chunky, because my feet are kind of weird, where it's like if it's like too pressed up in kind of like the top part, my toes start to kind of do like that, and you know, it's not the most comfortable thing. And I went up a size too, because for the longest time I was wearing 11s, but I really was supposed to be wearing 12s. But ever since I made that switch, it's like I've really been not just so like gung-ho to just try any shoe without actually like going to physically try it on, because if it's uncomfortable, man, I can't do it, you know. No matter how much I like the way the shoe looks, if it's uncomfortable, it's uncomfortable. But these though, I didn't really have that problem with these after I had switched the insole, because like I said, the original insole that it came with the React sole, and it's like if you've ever like had like a pair of iShods and you took out the sole, it's like literally like that thick. It's like that much insole that you have with the shoe. It's just a little too much for me, you know. The bore feel is not the most ideal with soles like that, but the impact protection is good though if you like jumping down stuff. I switched them for the Zoom insoles, which is it's pretty thin, to be honest with you. All you really get is that right there, the little Zoom bubble. But that's honestly like enough for me, for real, because I really don't jump down anything like crazy big these days, to be honest with you. But the board feel on these is really, really good. It's really, really good. That's what I value more so than anything, is like the board feel and you know, break-in times and whatnot. These didn't really take that long. Even when I first got them, you know, they felt like pretty like soft and like malleable, you know. So, you know, this shoe didn't take that long to break in. So as far as like the traction and everything, I started getting this maybe like 2 weeks ago, something like that. This is the other shoe. It's a little bit more on my push foot than, I'm sorry, my flick foot than my push foot. So they actually lasted a lot longer than I thought it was, and it's still, honestly, it's still like kind of grippy. It's not the grippiest, but you're not slipping and sliding everywhere, you know. It lasted a lot longer than I thought it was going to. So the traction, like if I had to go on like a scale of 10, I'd probably give it like a 7. I'd probably give it like a 7, honestly, because it far exceeded expectations on like how long it was gonna last. Like, it's just now starting to get like a hole at the bottom, like where my foot starts to kind of like curl up. So it's just now starting to do that. And like, it's like a tiny little hole in the suede right there. I've been skating these for probably about 2.5 months now, something like that. So, you know, it's lasted really well, and I really like the way the shoe feels. But typically when I start to try to look for a different pair of shoes, or like switch to something else, it's usually when the holes start to appear in the bottom, you know, or like in the on the side or something like that. And this is like, you know, a little under 3 months of like skating, you know, at consistent basis. I'm not gonna say every day, but like at a consistent basis of wear. And you know, it's still, you know, these can still be skated, to be honest with you. But like I said, I normally try to like switch excuse me, I normally try to like switch shoes when holes start to form at the bottom, and you know, it's starting to get a hole like right there. Just kind of a pet peeve of mine, you know, just I don't like having holes at the bottom of my shoes, because when it rains or something like that, the water gets into them and then your whole foot's wet, or just like, it's like basically like bare foot on ground, and now you're like burning through socks, you know, every time you wear them. You know, it's kind of a hassle, you know, having like a worn-in shoe like that. But other than that though, it's a really good shoe. This is an old shoe. It came out like two years ago basically. But I have a lot of old shoes that I kind of wait to like wear out one pair, and then I'll switch to another pair, you know. So it's yeah, sometimes I just have like old shoes that it takes me a while to actually start, like, you know, wearing them properly. So, but they're still good, you know, they're still good. The quality on it is really good. Nike is usually pretty on par with the skate shoes. I can't speak for any of the other shoes, like running or basketball or something like that. But as far as like skate shoes, like they're usually pretty consistent with the quality. The laces haven't broken, as you can see. You know, these are the original laces. You know, a little bit of fraying, but you know, other than that though, it's you know, still holding on, you know. So overall, good shoe. If I were to rate this shoe from 1 to a 10, I'd probably give it a 9. Honestly, like I would probably give it a 9. You know, and the only reason why I wouldn't give it a 10 is because of how it looks. I'm not gonna lie. This is not the most visually pleasing shoe. I'm not gonna lie. Even when it was new, you know, it's not the best looking shoe out there. I'm just gonna be honest. It's not. it's not. But you know, other than that, it's not bad. You know, other than like the visual appearance, it's not bad. But to be honest with you, I like shoes that look weird, like, or like kind of ugly, I would say, because it's just a different looking shoe. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different looking shoe, and I like different looking things. It just looks cool to me. You know, I like it. You know, it's a very unique looking shoe. How like it goes, how it has kind of like, you know, I guess kind of like a herringbone kind of look tread to it, but it goes all the way out. It's not like it comes all the way along the side and stuff like that. Like, you know, I've never really seen that before, you know. But it's cool. Also, this part right here is like translucent, you know, how you can, so if you have the Reaxo in there, I think the one that comes with these ones is like white, so you can see the white kind of poke through. And then I took mine out, so like you can see your foot. You can see your foot. You see my finger right there. You can kind of see through it. It's kind of a cool little detail that they had to it. Yeah, it's cool though. You know, it's cool. I would recommend these. If you could find them, you probably won't find them because, you know, this is a 2-year-old shoe. But if you can, I would definitely recommend them. The Nike brsb, SB Nike Cortezes, you know. But yeah, they're pretty cool, you know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, I don't really have too many complaints about the shoe. It's still a good shoe. If you guys liked the video or enjoyed the video, leave a like, you know, or, you know, if you didn't enjoy the video, leave a comment on how I can improve, or if you like the video as well, you know, leave a comment, tell me what you think about it. If you like skateboarding videos and stuff like that, you know, hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And to all the people who are subscribed to me now, thank y'all. I really appreciate the support, and more videos are coming in the future of not just talking head videos, but also just, you know, skating videos as well. So yeah, thank you guys for the support, and stay tuned, and I'll see you guys on the next one. So you guys have a great day and enjoy yourselves. Peace.